Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. With my wife and kids, we run an antique shop in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, filled with some of the most unique items we can find. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
From home, honey.
Hey guys, today is kind of a cool day because it's my first pick in the old truck. I've had it for all of 3 or 4 days now, and today I'm going out to a farm. We're going to take it out there and see if we can find some cool treasures out there on the farm. But also, I've not had it out on the highway really yet, so I'm bringing Wingman with me. I'm bringing my friend Bill, German Bill, Transylvanian Bill, and Bill by any other name is going to be coming with me here. So we're going to pick him up, go for a trip out of town, about an hour outside of town, and see if we can find some treasures. So follow along in today's episode while we go on another adventure. And if I look to my right, we have Bill.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Bill. Now you're not the one who's steaming up the windows over there.
Yeah, I'm hot stuff.
I don't know what it is. I turned the vents on this morning. It was probably a bit of humidity, condensation stuff left in the lines. It's been clearing off the window eventually, but you might have a bit of a foggier view out there. So you've got a shortcut for us to take today?
I do, yeah.
Okay, and I realized that as we left, I did not bring my tie downs and straps for the back. I'm hoping that if there's something big out there that they'll have some, or there's a place to get them nearby, but we'll go find out. You ready for a trip?
I am.
All right.
Let's do this.
Part of the problem of driving a vehicle for the first time on the highway that's been sitting for many years is you can run into some issues. We have literally lurched our way to a gas station here. The truck is sputtering, but I think I know what the problem is. I think it's a clogged inline fuel filter. I'm going to take it off, see if I can clean it up, and see if that resolves the issue. Hey Bill, if you want to open up the glove box, there should be some pliers and a socket and the goof off there. Yeah, I'll grab that stuff and I'll get to town under the hood. Stop to pick up the water from the gas station just in case we have a fire, and the beef jerky, well, it's in case we get hungry. Okay, I got it running again. Try this one more time. Well, we got fairly far. The truck is chugging a little bit. We're gonna check it over. We ended up having to stop kind of in the middle of the country here. Hey Bill, while we're stopped, look, there's an old schoolhouse here. You said you've seen this one before, right?
Yeah, about 10 years ago I came and had a look at it.
Okay, well, let's, you wanna go before me? That way you can tell me if there's coyotes. I'm just kidding. It's only because I'm filming. Oh, boy, what a beautiful image though. I'll have to stop and take a picture of this. You know, all the kids that went here. And it's fake brick. I thought it was real brick, but it's faux brick.
They even have stairs.
Yeah, the stairs look like about the only solid thing about it. Woo! There's a hole. Watch the floor, because I'm probably not super trustworthy. That's what's left of the old hardwood. Nice high ceilings in here. Close to the highway. Fixer upper. Look at that view though. And there is a full basement here.
Yeah, the stairs are over there.
That's a good sized classroom. There's been a little bit of graffiti happening. I'm gonna peek my head in the basement. How solid is this floor? I'm a little nervous walking in here. That looks like the old heat system, the vents for the heater. I'm stepping very lightly. Let's see. There's parts of the old wallpaper. They had this kind of fabric wallpaper on here. That's right down to the plaster there. It's a long way down.
Wonder what year this is built.
Oh, this would be early, probably teens, 1900s, judging by the architecture. It's surprising that the roof is still somewhat intact on this thing.
Well, yeah, not the fact that the wood hasn't rotted out, really.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna peek my head in the basement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a photo of this room though first. It's pretty amazing. This probably would have been like the office for the teacher.
Yeah.
Looks like they had a trap door. So you haven't done your homework, and then they pull the lever and you go right down into the basement. I hear teachers got a trap door. There is an attic up there too. I wonder if any of these graffiti artists have been brave enough to try and climb up through the old hatch or into the attic to see what was up there.
Complete with skylight.
Complete with skylight. This is the only remaining hardwood floor right in the front here. Okay, I'm gonna try the basement steps. Okay, I am going slow. Watch this, probably. I was joking about coyotes, but they might live in a place like this. Hang on, I'm just gonna get my light on. Oh, hey, it's my name written on the wall.
Really?
Yeah, it says Alex right down here.
Huh.
That's weird. These beams look fairly stable. That foundation does not. Hey, oh look, there's their spray cans. There's part of the original front door. They've been down here busy graffitiing. What would their mothers say if they knew they were down here? This might have... There's an old mirror over there on the floor. Nothing left of the old school though. No slates or chalkboards. That's all been pillaged years ago. Weird to see my name inside of a random abandoned building though. All right, let's see if the truck goes and we'll hit the road. The problem I'm having with the truck is the inline fuel filter is getting a little clogged as it draws some sediment from the bottom of that tank. It was empty when I got it, but I really should have taken it out and cleaned it. That's my bad, but take us on some adventures anyway. Here's another old building. This is a log structure. Hard to say if it was a homesteader house or what it was, but look, it was insulated the old way with mud and straw. This is a very, very, very early structure for us. What it was though, oh yeah, boards with nails in them hanging around. Thanks, I'm gonna be distracted filming. Well, there's no basement to fall through in this one. It was a flat roof, kind of mud and straw structure. A lot of the Ukrainian folks would build like that. Look, that's part of an old sign there, a wood sign. A big fuzzy caterpillar. It actually looks like an E for Esso, to be honest with you. There's more. This might have been an Esso. This might be an old service station. You got the beam there? What's under the floorboards? Let's see if I can get it loose. Bit of a pit there. They might have had a crawl space. So I'm saying sometimes these old buildings, they would actually use old signs and stuff to, I mean, not that I'm shopping. hand-hewn logs. This one feels a little bit more collapsible, let's say, with the trim. Judging by that white and that green, those are kind of 40s, 50s colors. This place was probably used up until then. Oh, my foot just went through the floor. Watch your step. You can see where I went through. You good?
I'm good.
Okay. No, I think what I discovered was the missing S from the sale sign.
Yeah.
Or no, it was an E. But it's the same kind of printing. But this is right on the highway, so that's why I thought, well, maybe this was part of an old service station. But
No hunting either.
no hunting. Yeah, this must have just been a really early farmhouse. They missed their opportunity to have a gas station being this close. And this is a 24?
Yeah.
Boy, it just looks so perfect sitting in there, doesn't it? So, you said the guy brush painted it. Who did the pinstripe, I wonder?
Yeah, he did that too.
That's a pretty good line, actually. You know, it's a little fuzzy, but that's a pretty straight line for doing that by hand.
I don't know. I think he had one of those little cigarette rollers, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get my light on here. Oh, there we go. There's a light in here.
Yeah.
24 McLaughlin.
Original. Look at the original steering wheel.
Yeah, I see that.
I've got the original dash mahogany.
The seats are all there.
I even have the original floor mat.
What's the model of this? It's
Master 6.
Master 6, okay.
Yes.
I wonder what color it was. It black originally?
No, I think it was this blue.
This blue, okay. Hard to tell after so many years. It's got a lot of lacquer on
And
it,
it's
but
got the initial.
yeah, there's your fenders and the hood.
It's got the initial running boards, aluminum running boards.
What's interesting about the McLaughlin is that they started off making wagons, and then they transitioned into cars. But they were a coach builder for carriages.
They made buggies too.
But this was a high-end car for Canada.
Yes.
This would have been a very high-end vehicle for its day. You know, along the lines of.
It was bought by a Dr. McKinley, who worked at. In fact, he's a fellow who.
That's what's left of the top, or the
some
side
of the
covers.
side curtains.
Okay, well, that's
The side
good.
curtains when I got it was almost perfect.
Really? Oh, and the
But
mice
over
had
the
gotten
50
into it.
Over the 50 years that I've had it, they dry rotted.
And you bought this car in 1950.
For
54. Well, it was practically a brand new car when you got it.
Yes.
It was only 30 years old. It's
100 years old. I've said everything. I've had new.
oh
I've
yeah,
had new
wheel caps.
made,
Yeah.
but they have to be threaded.
Oh, threaded. Okay, yeah. And you've got the hood ornament still. That's important. Okay.
But it's broken.
Oh, what a beautiful hood ornament, though. Did you get a spare for it, or is that the only one you got?
No, it's the only one.
Okay.
The
Okay.
lamps are here. The floor thing, it's all here.
It's all there.
You
Okay.
wait till you see the rafters. Oh, God.
Okay. Well, I'm up for an adventure.
What's in the rafters?
No,
Headlights.
the rafters for the car.
Oh, yeah.
At one point,
Oh, you've got a little kid skidoo in here too.
yeah.
Isn't that
Watch,
cute?
You might go through the floor.
Oh, you should see some of the. We stopped at the old schoolhouse on the way and
Okay, well,
peeked in there.
I have the original honeycomb. I mean, this is the one thing that did go, the hood shroud.
Oh, the shroud. Okay.
But I've got two of them you can work on.
Oh, you got extra grills.
There's one of them with a radiator cap,
Okay.
and there's a honeycomb.
This is that's the heater, or that. Don't you put that on the front of the radiator to? That's your insulation bag
I
for.
also had the hood cover someplace. I don't know where the heck that is.
Oh, okay. Sewing
I've
machines
got
and
the
stuff.
original Auga horn.
Okay, yeah, the klaxon horn. tractor seats and stuff, all kinds of
And
things.
This is only the beginning.
the bumpers were not, the bumpers were an accessory. He didn't
But you've got
necessarily
them.
come with the car. So there's two, that one came with the car.
Okay. And somebody
It's
bought
an
the other
ugly
one.
I don't like it.
And if you don't like the seats, you can put the tractor seat in.
Yeah.
Like Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies in the back.
And the other part that rusted out is the cover of the front of the frame.
Okay, yeah. So that'll need some rebuilding. Okay. Barn number 2.
So there's the canvas top.
Oh, I see. Have you put your name on some things?
Yeah, that's the one thing I want.
Canvas
So
top for the Buick.
It's
Okay.
right there, and then here's the,
Oh, the bows for it. Actually, the bows are in good shape.
and there's,
That's the windshield frame.
yeah.
And it had a sun visor.
Oh, it had a visor on it
This
too.
is also unusual.
Did you keep it? Do you still have it? The visor?
It's right on there.
Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. Boy, I'm blind. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh, press back chairs. And...
Hornet's nest up there, right?
Where?
They're everywhere.
Back here. Look straight up in the rafters there.
Oh, there's a couple of them up there.
And that right over there too.
I wouldn't have wanted to be. Oh, that's a big sucker there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have wanted to be in here a week ago or 2 weeks ago, even.
Yeah.
When was the last time you guys had this boat in the water?
Oh, many years.
30 years ago, maybe?
It's a Sears. Bet you could probably pressure wash it and get it back in the water in no time.
Yeah.
Not too much to go wrong there. Just seal it up and away you go.
Yeah.
Tack shack.
This is, we used to have horses, and this is where we kept all of our,
Alien alarm. Somebody got creative. Was that you?
that was my dad.
Some cedar in here, eh?
Yeah, actually,
I smell cedar.
it doesn't have that typical stinky sort of barn smell.
Yeah.
So let's see, calculators and table. This stuff is all a little on the newish sort of side, I guess.
Yeah,
But the
this
turntable
will-
was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a little TV down there.
Oh yeah, the one you'd have in your bedroom. Oh, you showed me a picture, and there were some race car sets and stuff too.
Yeah, we've got about 11 more buildings to hit.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna be busy. That's great.
Yeah.
That's good times for me.
Yeah. So if you want,
Wow.
this is where some of the toys and stuff are.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I should just bring my truck over.
You know
If
what?
that'd
You
be
want to
easier.
just bring the, you know what? Why don't we bring the Kubota?
Well, do you have a trailer on it?
It's got a back. It's got a box at the back.
Sure. Then we can load up
Yeah.
and okay.
And then-
That sounds fair. What do you got over in the bush here?
1924 Star and a 28 Ford truck. Chevy truck.
28 Chevy. You got to. This has got to be one of the first snowmobiles. It's a moto ski. That's what 1960s, right? Or
I've got a buyer for that one.
yeah, it's a rare piece. And then this, you've got a Star, which is also an unusual car. There were not many Stars made, and then that's the remnants of an old Chevy truck. Was that on the farm originally? Was that one that was here when you had a homestead here?
No,
Or you brought these in?
but the boat can, okay, the truck,
Yep.
Chevy sold the chassis and a lot of people built their own cabs.
Right, okay.
This cab was built by Adam Wagon Company. Everything is there for the rack and everything, so if somebody wanted to simply take the chassis,
Right, then you could build them up again.
build up your own.
Yeah, because what happens is the wood rots, all the wood structure rots away, and then interesting yard art though. Well, this is service with a smile here today. We got the little trailer here. Okay, so if I find some things, I can just load it in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, well, right off the bat, I saw there was a couple old toys. I actually just had one of these. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that there. Little Porsche police car. There's boxes. Do you know what's in some of these boxes, or?
Just pull them out.
Oh, it's a train track. Looks like part of a train set. Oh, I thought it said Jetsons Poker. I'm like, oh, they're making poker sets. Leathercraft, Masterpiece Art Auction. Everybody seems to really like that game. I guess that one can go, Bill. And some old maps.
Yeah.
Every time I get a Masterpiece game in, for whatever reason, it sells.
Yeah, 'cause we've got tons of the Simpsons series. Of this, yeah, we've got about 7 or 8.
That is toy horses. And somebody didn't get to eat there. Oh, I thought that, you know what I thought that was? I thought that was chocolate. Like, you didn't get to eat your chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, this is a rock polishing.
Oh, there we go. Hang on. I'll take this one out. Another train set part. Okay. Yeah, these are absolutely massive timbers. I wonder, oh, you know what that's from? They're upside down. This is from a staircase.
That's what I was thinking.
That's staircase right there, and then your railing would attach to it. Yeah, that's... And then you've got the old schoolhouse desk here.
Yeah.
That looks like it would be a little box for putting doll accessories in. It's empty.
Here,
Oh, it's empty. I can feel it's light.
Okay.
Cream separator. A few little toys and stuff back here.
Never used it for anything except storage.
Just built it.
Well, it makes good storage.
Yeah.
A little violin. Oh, violin case. Part of an old radio.
Croquet set.
This can I would buy. Bill, I'll hand that to you. Well, I don't want you to get your hands all dirty. Or it's too late for that now, I guess.
Yeah. There's an old funnel and stuff in that.
Yeah, I see there's a pickaxe down there
Yeah,
too.
and then on a funnel and.
Okay, I'm just gonna check the cupboard
Yeah.
here. Cobwebs. It's a nice little sideboard. Some books.
So all that furniture, like everything.
Interesting
all the
plate.
furniture, everything is for sale.
What's the story on the plate? Or is there one? Just thought it was interesting. Just an art
Yeah.
wall hang. Well, it's kind of cool.
You want that?
Sure. I don't know what's in here.
I'm not sure what the story behind that is.
Oh, that's markers. Old Sears catalogs.
What's that one from? Whoa. That's so cool.
Anything get put in the drawers? Nope. I guess this is like new for you to be looking around in here and seeing stuff again too. Well, that's an oldie, that one.
Yeah.
Calendars,
Yeah.
scrapbooks, okay.
We have Popular Mechanics, Mechanics Illustrated, all those from the 1930s.
Okay. Yeah, the early ones are really cool.
Yeah. Do you want me to get any
Old
of them
Sears
out, or-
catalog. Yeah, if there's the really old ones.
Yeah. Okay.
If you know what box it is, you can
Yeah,
just point
I can
and I'll
just-
have a look-see.
Well, nice.
Dad, what's this from?
The cylinder head. What is Buick?
Yeah.
It's just an extra one for the car?
Might be.
Okay. Ammo cases and crates. Oh yeah, it's got some old license plates.
We actually got the license plates for the Buick too.
Well, I'm interested in that whole box. It's like you've got your whole little town here. You've got all these little buildings. I feel like I'm in the general store right now. It's like a Western town.
Yeah.
Oh, you got an old telephone. That's seismograph up above it.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah. I've learned a couple things, but I'm still lots to learn though. This looks like it might be a parts phone for that phone. That's got the rest for the handset on it. It might take two to build one. I had a fellow come in the store the other day. He said, "Do you have any old woodworking tools?" And I said, "I'm out." But
There they are.
yeah, I see you've got boxes of them there.
And we have boxes of them in the garage.
He was looking for plows and planes and stuff like that, but there's bound to be some here.
There's one. There's a plane.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, there's an old plane. There's another license plate in there too. A motorcycle. It's a nice little vise. Nice little bench vise. Those are always handy. Wow. Oh, your dad plays instruments? I can too, but it sounds awful.
So the other thing to always...
Two typewriters there.
There's part of an acetylene lantern. That would have been probably off a motorcycle or something at one point.
Or a bicycle.
Or a bicycle. That's pretty big for a bicycle. That's about twice the size almost of a normal one. It's too bad it's a little bit broken, but set that there. We'll have another look-see. Clamshell stuff. It's always fun going through somebody else's stuff because you find things that you can use for yourself. That's a battery. Is this a battery? Is that a glass battery?
Part of a battery.
Part of a glass battery. Yeah, in the old days they'd fill it up with the fluids
That's
and
for a charger.
yeah.
Wind charger.
Oh, for a wind charger.
Yeah.
There's a train lantern sitting there. And a horn off of a gramophone. Train lanterns always come in handy. Let's see, it says what,
CN.
is it CN?
Yeah.
Okay. Stained glass shades. And then you've got this, let's see, looks like Fun in the Tub. It's probably a crayon soap. There's a little set of dolls. And the box for a Weebles airplane, which if I found the rest of it, I'd probably buy that. Put this out there. And then what I guess we'll do, we'll talk about everything and we'll come up with a price. This looks like Meccano in here. Part of a truck being built or something. Okay, lots of neat stuff. Oh, and I think there's a Cox airplane and a race car set. Another building. Tables. I know I've said it before, but you never find antique coffee tables because it just didn't exist.
Yeah.
They used tea trolleys and carts.
One?
Yeah, well, I was looking at that. It's an antique style.
Yeah.
But that's about as close as you're going to get. I don't think coffee tables became popular until probably after the war.
These are gramophones, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you've got, well, there's a nice sparkly helmet.
Yeah, there's a bunch of helmets up there, yeah. Those all we got in the 70s.
Back in the day, yeah, I can imagine that with probably this bubble on top zipping down the road.
Yeah.
Or for use on the Skidoo.
Both. We use them for both.
Oh, you got violins back here? Or just the cases?
We've got some violins.
Okay. Oh, there's one in there.
That may not be for sale. But
That one's not for sale?
He'll tell you.
Okay, I was just looking at that one there.
no, that was not for sale.
Yeah.
It seems like you had it tuned up not that long ago. Collins receiver. Lots of treadle sewing machine bases.
This is
Capri. What's all there? Would you sell your guitar? Is that something you'd let loose?
that one I would, yeah.
You would? Okay. I saw you have a bunch of them up there. It looked like there was...
Another 2 or 3 up there.
Yeah, you've got...
That's a...
No, there's about 3 more up
3
there.
more up there, yeah.
Well, Bill, it's not every day I have somebody with me on one of these adventures.
I'm not really enjoying this.
Yeah, it's a fun living.
It is.
Especially on a day like today where there's no wasps and hornets.
No wind.
These buildings would have been absolutely terrifying like just a couple weeks ago when they were all angry and settling down for winter.
Some of those nests are pretty big.
It would have been pretty awful. But you know, this is how you find stuff. You get out, you meet new people, you get some fresh air. It is a pretty good job, I have to admit.
And that gentleman is 90 years old and he's in mint condition.
That gentleman is 90, yeah, he's doing great. And he knows where everything is. That's why it's important to talk to folks like this now, because they're the ones that know that that's the cylinder head off of that car and that this barn has these parts for that car, and it really important to get that knowledge and history passed along. Boy, old threshing machines. I've seen these in action before. It's quite the thing to see. Hooked up to a steam tractor. You get your big belts on there. Every farm would have had them. And most farms have them kind of sitting off to the side like that. It's really cool. Another super old skidoo. That is an old timer. I like the looks of these old skidoos. They just look like fun. That's an old cruiser bike over there.
Yeah. That's from the 60s.
Yeah, it's looks like a girl's bike. It's got the drop down twin tube frame. Yeah, I was just looking at it. This has the kid seat on the back too. You guys should take them for a ride. That seat's probably a fair bit older than that bicycle. Somebody adapted it. This is that child seat on there's got some age to it. Pretty neat. Everywhere I go, there's old cars. This is a Buick, probably about an 85 or 6 or something like that. The sloped headlights. My friend Jason Chan used to have one of those. His was burgundy. Look at the faux wire wheels, the white walls. Oh yeah. I guarantee that probably doesn't have too many miles on it either.
You want
It,
it?
it's for sale?
Yeah.
How many miles are on it?
Not very many.
My friend might be interested, actually. He had one of these and he loved it. He had one of these when we were in high school and he just thought it was great.
Ignition module.
Oh.
Drove it.
You drove it. Yeah, it's always that one thing that kills a car. So this is where you keep the farm bikes. You got a Trail 90. That looks like an SL 125. This red one. And then that looks like what, a Honda, that's the one with the fairings on it? No.
Is this the one Shelly wants?
That's the scooter. Yeah, it's a
Shelly
Honda
wants
50.
the scooter?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What about the 125?
For sale.
They're both for sale.
Okay,
They're both growing.
what about the Trail 90 here?
It's got ignition problems. It's for sale.
Okay, like what would the price be on something like that
Yeah.
as it sits?
What would you offer?
I have to have a better look at it here.
Okay. There's just a couple of things in here that might be.
Well, there is the old Trico wiper blade. I was having trouble with my wiper blades today. I needed wiper blades. I was worried I was going to get rained on, so I switched out my blades and we ended up fogging up on the inside.
Oh no.
But cool old display though. So that's it. I got a vehicle full of stuff. It was a good day picking. There's some interesting items there. I am going to try and make an offer on that old Buick because it's awfully cool. I just have to figure out what an appropriate offer would be on it. They had a beautiful Honda Z50 motorcycle sitting there too, but they did not want to sell it, from the early 70s, in excellent shape. And those are very collectible. But perhaps this will be a round 2 sort of visit. So thanks very much for watching today's video, guys. Stay tuned for more episodes. And if you haven't subscribed, you should do that, because I do this kind of stuff all the time and I think it's interesting. A lot of you guys do too. Anyway, have a wonderful day, guys. We'll see y'all soon, and bye for now.